Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, all praises, definitely all the honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who definitely do rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to those elected and societies pushing truth throughout the four corners of the earth. And the brother Yerah coming at you with another quick video in transit through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. And as you can see, I got this Becca 2 open up, but I want to start in the third verse because the visions, the prophecies are coming to the pass. And one of the major prophecies we're seeing, being, on the horizon is civil unrest. The Egyptian against the Egyptians, which Lord willing, we're going to get those precepts, to back, to bring out and to edify the flock. Because we are some serious times, man. And things are ramping up. You're seeing the world, gear up for World War III. You got this quote-unquote election coming tomorrow, so a lot can happen between now and then, man. Especially whoever they decide which, because we know that the presidents are not elected; they're selected. Whoever the elites may decide, or even if there's going to be a president, you never know. A lot can happen, But nevertheless, we know we at the end, man. As the scriptures say in 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, for Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning that followeth. And as this devil goes down, he's going to bring great wrath upon the people. It's going to be a lot of chaos and confusion going on, man. And this is the result of this devil's rulership swirling down the drain, as the elites, are the ones that's bringing forth a lot of these stage events. The elites have their hands in all, behind a lot of this, man. Believe it or not, they're the ones they're using. They're the ones that's helping to bring forth, the collapse of Babylon the Great, which is America, in the scriptures, man. And this system in hopes to bring forth what the newest order of Seclurum, or the fourth industrial revolution that your man's, Klaus Schwab like to say, man. But without further ado, this is Habakkuk 2. And I'll start at 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what shall I answer when I am reproved? And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read of it. And that's what we're doing. That's what the prophets is doing. While we out on these hours edges, we're making everything plain upon tables. Start with our apostles and even their elders, man. Bringing out the scriptures. And the right interpretation of the scriptures. Bringing out what? Pretty much prophecies, man. And we're in the time that these prophecies are no longer, we're speaking. They come to it's no longer just us saying it, but they are actually coming to pass. As we're in the spirit of Moses and Aaron, as they spoke those plagues into existence that eventually destroy Egypt. Hey, the same thing we're doing in the spirit right now. As we're speaking these plagues into existence, man. And one of the major plagues that's going to come upon Babylon the Great is what? Civil unrest. It says, verse 3, for the visions yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So at the end it's going to speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come to pass. It will not tarry. It is not, and these prophecies are no longer tarrying no more. They're coming to pass, man. We're seeing these things being made manifest. We're seeing the digital system being set up, which we know that's eventually going to lead to what? A Revelation the 13th chapter, man, which we always bring out. That Karapa being implemented, man. So we're seeing the stage being set, man. And like I said earlier, man, the sedition among men is going to happen, man. Civil unrest, civil war. Let's get that real quick. And the scriptures say what? That which is then is now. You know, there's a civil war again. There's going to be another one. And what was that civil war really fought against, man? You know, and it wasn't really, you know, for the freedom. It was pretty much, it was that was an economic war in a sense. Because they was pretty much fighting who was going to have, you know, pretty much a transfer of wealth in a sense. Because the South, they had slaves, so but the North needed, you know, the slaves to put them into the, you know, as the Industrial Revolution started to flourish, you know, coming to which they needed people, they needed, you know, to help, you know, help for their corporation, man. They make them rich, because America at the end of the day is nothing but a corporation. You know, when it's, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got a president. This whole government structure that these people trust in is really a facade. Because we know who really controls, you know, this is all set up, man. It's the elite bankers, man. You know? But anyway, Isaiah 19:1, and as you can see the title, the message to Egypt. You know, and this is America, also known as spiritually known as Egypt, as this is the place of our captivity. Even to this day, we are still held captive, man. You know, it's not the physical aspect that it was, you know, when we first came. You know, when it first started. You know, but now it's more so what, a spiritual and a mental captivity that our people are under. This spell that this devil, you know, got our people under, and proof of that is this whole election. Because you got Jake caught up in this shit as well, man. Whether they voted for Kamala or Trump, regardless or not, you voted. Hey, you trusted in a system, you know, that never benefited you. In fact, you know, when this whole setup was, when this whole quote unquote American or the Constitution and all that madness was set up, where you niggas was at, man? You know, you was in captivity, man, catching hell. Even Northern Kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Isaiah 19:1, and it reads, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And we're seeing a lot more UFO sites, quote unquote so-called UFOs, which you can identify what they are in the scriptures, man. Those are the chariots of the Lord, the vehicles of the Lord. And that's how, you know, as it said in the book of Acts, the same way how Yahushua left, as the same way he's going to return. You know, he's going to return with what Michael, the archangel, right on with the rest of the angels, man. A fleet of ships is going to invade this realm, man, and take this devil out and deliver his remnant elect of the nation of Israel, because hey, only the elect is going to be delivered, man. 2/3 going to perish here in this land, and the Lord's going to gather his elect from the four winds of the earth. You know, and the bulk of the destruction and deliverance is going to happen here in Babylon the Great. You know? It says, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And you know, we're seeing that, hey, you know, people are losing trust. You know? And as government, people are worried, man, out here, man. And it's only going to get worse. People fear it's going to get even more worse, especially as they realize that their access to these particular goods and resources that these people have been so accustomed to getting, that is no longer accessible. Hey, they're going to lose their fucking mind, and then they're not going to have any answer, comfort, or means to know why these things are happening. You know. See, the whole deck, those that have this truth, and we're in a good position because we know what's finna come, man. We know nuclear destruction is coming. We know Babylon is not going to be healed, as the scriptures say in Isaiah and Jeremiah 51. It said we would have healed Babylon, but she can't be healed. Let's get that real quick. Come back to that. There ain't no healing this bitch, man. Because you got even these Trump advocates, you know, the whole Make America Great Again. Hey, he ain't finna make shit great. And you lower level Edomites, you're gonna be through too, as you realize he's not even working for your interests as well. Because remember, he supports the small hats. You know? And he gonna, regardless he get in office or not, he gonna help lead your ass down to whoever's in office. Gonna help. They both gonna lead you to the path to the NWO and World War III, man. When it's all said and done, man. This place ain't great, man. Babylon ain't gonna be healed. This bitch, it's over with for this bitch. And any Israelite in their right frame of mind should want this place to be destroyed. And we're some exciting times. We're witnessing what? The fall of our enemies. And to see the look, you know, on the face of these average everyday Edomites, you know, hey, because when you look at the Edomite man and woman, especially the old Edom, they look finishing through. You know, they stupid, you know. Because for Esau for years, you know, he was looked at as the man's. You know, now they look through, man. They look defeated, man, as they start to realize that they precious, what they thought that was their kingdom or inheritance, it's crumbling before their face. And it's their own kind that are bringing about these things. Your own elites don't even give a damn about you, man. Showing that this devil is not fit to rule, man. He don't even give a damn about his own kind. And knowing that, why Jake should trust in this devil, man. Shit, he don't even give a fuck about his own people, yet Jake still trusts him in the system, man, this whole setup. But anyway, and that's why it's gonna be to your shame, man, when you see this place and be destroyed. Hey, a lot of you gonna be ashamed in that time, man. Especially those that mock the prophets. Jeremiah 51:9, straight to the point. We were at Hill, matter of fact, start at 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. And ain't no healing for this bitch. You know? Trump ain't finna make America great again. Neither that bitch Kamala, man. You know? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, they want to destroy this setup anyway. The whole concept and the idea of America and having constitutional rights, hey, they want to get rid of that, man. See, two things stand in the way of this devil's NWO, man, for him completing his enterprise. And that's the Constitution and the prophets, the Bible. Mainly the prophets, because we have the true understanding of the scriptures. See, everything that Esau is trying to do is he's trying to detach from what he's doing from the scriptures. But he can't do that, because why? He's bound to what? The prophecies, man. You know? So these two things, the scriptures, the prophets, and the Constitution is getting in the way of his whole setup. He needs those things removed. And that's why it's going to be an attack on what? Free speech. So you really don't even have free speech, man. You know, here Jake, man, we free to claim to be anything, like a nigga like Little Dirt. But you see what's going on with that clown. You know, a nigga like him, you know, he get to claim Islam after all the destructive music he had made and the countless lives he was countless lives being lost as a result of whether his music, whether he was involved directly or indirectly. Now he want to claim Muslim, and then Jake's, oh man, you know, it's just time for growth and change. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know. Get the hell up out of here, man. Now you know. It's too late. And that's why a lot of you Jakes gonna be destroyed, man. You know, but anyway, verse 9, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. Her judgment reaches to the heavens. You know? Hey, look what America's is behind. Look what it supports. Alphabet agenda, you know, advocate for children to get their rod chopped. Complete, no complete wickedness, man. You know, right along with a lot of other wicked, abominable things, man. You know, putting a woman above the man. You know, and this is the place where they blaspheme the Heavenly Father, His Son, and His tabernacle, man. Daily. The fact that this whole Christianity, man, which this place, which it was Christians, you know, that was responsible for what? For the rape, robbery, and murder of the Northern Kingdom, man. Particularly Gad and Reuben. You know? Good ship Jesus. You know, hey, that's another reason why the Lord coming back to destroy this fucking place, man. You know, like back in Isaiah, the idols of Egypt, hey, they, you know, and that's happening right now. They being moved at the presence of the Lord via this word going out, man. You know? Because why? Hey, we're breaking down what? Those strongholds of confusions. Those lies that this place was built upon, man. You know? Because there's a lot of information coming about, man, about, you know, how corrupt this place is, man. And the Lord is making this devil being made bare, man. So drop that, go back to the Isaiah 19:2. I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor. And we're seeing that today. Hey, we're seeing that. You know, there's a spirit of division in the earth, man, particularly here in Babylon, man. And we know what the Lord said about division. A house divided against itself, you know, shall not stand. Is Satan keen to be divided? Let's get that real quick. I don't want to butcher. And that's what we're seeing, man. We're seeing Satan's kingdom divided. But that's a telltale sign that we at the end of a kingdom, at the end of a dynasty, so to say. The American dynasty is on its way out. Matthews 12:25, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. You know? Hey, look at Israel, man. Look at, you go into history. History proves that. Hey, look at the nation of Israel. Hey, once the kingdom was rent and split after Solomon's reign, hey, we've been through as a nation since, man. Slocky, we've been through. But thanks to the grace and the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, hey, the elect is being gathered by the spirit of Yahushua. You know, we're being gathered, you know. Both northern and southern kingdom, man, is being gathered via this word. And only the remnant elect is being gathered, man. It's going to be on one accord. You know? Because we know and understand, all Israel ain't Israel, man. All Israel ain't going to be saved. You know, y'all can misconstrue Zephaniah 2:1, where it said, gather yourself together, O nation not desired. That's not talking about the whole nation. You know, we know and understand only the remnant elect is going to be gathered in these times, man. And they're going to be drawn to the pureness of the word, not by gimmicks, not by who's, you know what I'm saying? You know, what, the color of your garment. No, man, they're going to be drawn by the, you know, the pureness of the word, man. The simplicity of Yahushua is going to draw men. You know, not no fucking man or, you know, like I said, these gimmicks that these camps are using, not to get sidetracked. Because, hey, you false prophets going to be destroyed as well. But we know and understand a lot of you is set up, paid, you know, sold out to Esau already, man. You know? But anyway, Matthews 12:26, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand, you know. And then we're seeing that right now. This place is on its way out, man. Esau's divided not only here in America, but globally. The beast system and NATO, the EU, they divided. Even globally, when you think about Russia, you know, the head of this brick, you know, that's gonna, the bear, is gonna eventually destroy this bitch. They Edomites, you know. So the Lord code, man, how he got this whole thing set up, man. You know, and a lot of these EU nations, they in the disagreements to what that damn demon, you know, Mikowski, if you know what I mean. The guy over there, you know, Israel, that, you know, is doing all matters of evil. You know, a lot of them divided about what the hell he's doing, man. Showing that we're at the Lord's for to take our enemies out, man. You know. Read that again, Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And we're seeing the spirit of this place, being weakened, man. One telltale sign of it is the mirth of this place is ceasing. You know, the things that America once prided itself in, is now, you know, the quality of it's being brought low. What is the entertainment, the music, you know, the movie, and, you know, it seems like they're doing a lot of fucking remakes. But damn, how many goddamn Batman series you niggas gonna do, man? We get it, man. We get to study the concept of Batman, but that shows you that this place is on its way out. It's done. The sports, you know, you watch sports now, you could completely see that this shit is rigged. Especially the NBA. You know, me personally, I love hoops. You watch that shit now, you know, this shit rigged, and then the players, a lot of them looking more and more zesty by the day. Like in the 90s, man, you know, in the early 2000s, Jake was, you know, had that rough look, although Jake was going on with the ball skull. But nevertheless, you know, Jake had that manly, masculine look. You know, you look at a nigga like Patrick Ewing, or, you know, even Barkley, big, ball-headed, coon ass. You know, Jake looked at more rough, looked at more manly back then. Now you fast forward, you got a nigga like Kyle Kuzma. This weird ass nigga, you know. Right on with the rest of these weirdo ass niggas, man. You know, that's why the Lord for destroy this bitch as well, man. Look at the music. You know, look at rap, man. Rap been trash for a long ass time, but look at, even though it was wicked in the 90s, but Jake still had, you know, it was some art to it, some skill to it. You look at this shit now, you like, what the, like once again, a nigga like Little Durk. That nigga, you know, he had a little couple, you know, you listen to it, a little decent beat, but the nigga ain't talking about shit. It's a tatted, murderous weirdo. You know what I'm saying? That's what these niggas are. You know, and I don't want to even get started with the Edomite. He just completely threw once again, man. You know? And that's why the Lord has a sense of humor, man. You know, when you look at Joe Biden, when you look at Trump, and, you know, and you look at Kamala, that's the example of America's on its way out. Because although we know Kamala, you know, she a heathen, but you know, she you know, nevertheless, she's a colored woman. We know how, you know, they use the nigger woman to help destroy the, you know, our nation. You know, because right now, who's getting called out? Edomite men and Keisha. You know, the Lord is a spirit in the earth that's uncovered a lot, making bare the leg of these two entities, man. These two characters that have been used to destroy the earth. And particularly you tribes, man. The Edomite man and the nigger woman, man. Which goes back to that Gardanian pact in the book of Genesis, man. You know? And right now, And that's a spirit in the earth that's calling these people out, man. It's calling those two characters out. And when you look at America, look at they quote unquote presidential leaders, man, or candidates, completely through, man. Biden, the old creepy freak. You know, like that character on Family Guy. I forget the name of the dude. You know, the old freaky ass old man with the old wrinkly dog. The PDF file, the Pedialyte. You know, and you got the proud, rich, arrogant asshole in Trump, man. Talking shit, proud, but still yet through. You know, they a perfect example of America, Babylon the Great, in a nutshell. You know? Anyway, Isaiah 19:3, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And we're witnessing that. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hands of a cruel Lord. And I speak as a man. You know, I believe Trump is going to get in. You know, and he's going to be that one that's going to bring forth that tyranny, man. Because we're seeing the stage being set for that as well. Although I could be wrong, you know. But hey, I believe he's going to get in. He's going to be the one that's going to put the hammer down on these motherfuckers, man. Because what he's out here talking about, bringing back guillotine, fire squads, you know, the death penalty. Hey, Jake forget, and that's why Jake's so fucking stupid. You forget about the Central Park 5, that he had a huge role in playing that, advocating for those young men to get the death penalty, man, for some shit that they didn't even do. And we know how he feel about Northern Kingdom, you know. And what we're seeing right now, man, we're seeing the Northern Kingdom, particularly the Venezuelans, being in the face of what? Coming in the face of what? Of all the problems in America, as the liberals allowed all these, you know, quote unquote immigrants to come into their country. But the one, and this is how I know Esau, he's a devil. Because meanwhile, they talking about all the Venezuelans, which, you know, a lot of them don't get it twisted. There is some wicked ass, a lot of them are wicked, and a lot of the lawyers brought over for the purpose of destruction, to be destroyed, but also a lot of them came over to be delivered as well. You know, how the Lord, you know, how that's play out, that's between the Lord, you know. But nevertheless, they're not talking about the fact that they got these Gerger troops over here that's waiting for the call, you know, to pretty much go out and murk you Babylonians, man. They ain't talking about that. See, the scriptures say, well, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see right through this devil. So like I said earlier, a Trump could be that tyrant. You know? Or I could be wrong, regardless of whether he get in or not. Hey, the Lord, this place is over with. And your own elites, your unelected rulers, the elites, because they're the ones that control this shit, man. They want these things to happen, man. You know, real quick. Yeah, they want these things to happen. Cause look what it says. Hey, look what I got right here. The People's Voice. Weffy Insider plan civil war for 2025 will usher in a new world order, man. And look who they got right there. None other than the evil turtle himself. And when you look at that nigga look evil, man. You could tell he ain't right. And I believe he a mo. You know, and he been a face, which he's just a face. You know, a figure of what, you know, of the ones who really control behind the scenes, man. You know? And now these devils are becoming more and more bold with their plans, because why? They being revealed. They being caught, so they no longer hide no more, man. You know? They know that they time's up, man. And the telltale sign that they know it's time for them to, they got to make this move, because they seeing the prophets out here. And Esau's being exposed. There's a inquisition being made upon the ungodly, man. This devil is under heavy investigation. They know that, man. So they have to make a move. You know, and ultimately it's the Lord that's causing them to do these things, man. So just say what? Let's see. Proverbs 16:4, and it reads, "The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for a day, even the wicked for the day of evil," man. So the Lord has made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. And who's the wicked? Esau. Psalm 17, he is known as what? The sword of the Most High. You know? And like it's another quick precept, Proverbs 21:1, and it reads, "The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will," man. And the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. The Lord is in control of this whole, you know, the Lord, he ruleth in the kingdom of men, man. The Lord setteth up and he bringeth down, man. And right now, we're in a time period where the Lord is bringing down what? Our enemies, the Edomite. Because like I quoted earlier, 2nd Ezra 69, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning that followeth, man. And that's why we rejoicing, man, because we know these things must happen in order for the kingdom to come. You know? It's gonna come with a lot of yeah, it's gonna be crazy, but hey, we need it to happen, man. You know, because there's no other way we can get to the kingdom unless these things must take place. You know, it is what it is, man. There's nothing we can do about it. Only thing we hoping that we endure all of it, man. And there's going to be a lot of, you know, like the elders say, man, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. You know, it's going to come with straits, man, but it's going to be a lot of fun, man. You know, and the Lord, he's finna ready to work some mighty acts in these times. And the Lord is already doing it, man. The fact that we have this truth is a testimony of the mighty acts of the glory of the Lord, man. To know what's to come, to know why these things are happening, man, and we're in a good position. But this shit is comedy. This comedy to us, man. This whole election, and see how people are totally engulfed in it and trusting in this malarkey, this fucking clown, this circus show. It's funny to us, man, because people are really believing this shit. Although you got a lot of people waking up, you know, don't get it twisted. A lot of people are waking up, but a lot of motherfuckers still believe in this shit. Just like they believe that in a football team, in the NFL, you know, people are under this fucking spell, man. You know. Drop that. Go back to the Isaiah 19 again. And 4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hands of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. You know, and a fierce king, man. Tyranny is coming, man. And we're seeing the stage, you know, democracy eventually always leads to what? Tyranny. And history proves that, man. So how much more of this place, man, as you're seeing your constitutional rights being slowly snatched away from you? Esau signing all matters of legislation into place. You know, we're seeing what the unrighteous decrees being set up. And let's get that real quick. Isaiah 10:1, it says, "Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed," man. And we're seeing the unrighteous decrees, man. You know, we're seeing the problem, reaction, and solution, man. Esau, a lot of these stage events that we're seeing happening, man. Esau's, you know, these false fizzlags, you know. A lot of these things, the elites are behind, man. You know, to bring about, they the ones that bring about the problem. Watch the people react so they can come forth with the solution, which they already prescribed, man, which they already had written down. And they were just looking for the right event to justify them into doing it. Just like the legislation they signed to place under that a lot of people don't even know about, pretty much giving the government, the military, free range to pretty much off its own citizens. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's a direct violation against the Constitution, man. But nobody knows about that. Nobody, care about that. There's no uproar about that. Because why? They got you too worried about the fucking NFL. Why? Because victuals are so good cheap, people think to be in a good case. Because you could go to the store and still get your fucking hot wings and french fries, man. And your cup of Joe. But once these things are snatched, and when you people come to the conclusion that, hey, you have no rights, hey, you're going to lose your fucking mind, but it's going to be too late. And a lot of you going to line your ass up and go down and take that karagma in hopes to get those comforts back. See, Esau's setting the stage up because he's going to make this place, hey, it's already a prison planet in Kali Yabashinawa Shah. He's going to make this place even more. He's going to make this bitch maximum security. As he wants to track, trace, and limit, man. What you think the whole Quran is about? He wants to be a god on the earth, man. And like I said earlier, the two things that's getting in the way of him completing his enterprise is what? Is the Constitution and the Bible. And particularly those of us that has the correct message and the right interpretation of the Bible, man. Because you Christians and you people that think they know the Bible, hey, you're going to lose in that time to come. See, when the persecution come, hey, they're going to come after your ass too as well. We're going to see whether or not you're going to stand firm for for JC, for some Jesus, or for some damn Allah. Hey, you Islam niggas, they going for you niggas too as well. Now you got fucking Louis Farrakhan, advocating for Trump. Which shows that nigga completely threw in Islam. But anyway, verse 2. Verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the rights from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And that's what this devil does, man. And even when we speaking the right, man, hey, this nigga, he do demonizing those speaking truth. So, and also back to Trump, man. Hey, he's the one talking about silencing those that speaking against the small hats. Which shows you that he's nothing but a damn puppet. Because like I said earlier, the American, that's nothing but a corporation at the end of the day. You think your whole Social Security and all, that's nothing but your ID number, man. Just like when you go to a job or you go to a warehouse, you work at any job, where they give you a fucking ID. They'll scan you to get your ass into the system. This place is nothing but a fucking giant prison, man. And that's why it's going to say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and the gift destroys the heart, man. We know this is an oppressive system, man. And the crazy part about it, not a lot of you Edomites start to realize, as you watch social media, a lot of these Edomites start to wake up to the fact of how this is pretty much slavery, man. The whole concept of the 9 to 5, and you really feel a fucking slave. And just like what they do here, what they give you the bread and circus in the sense of football, and they do it at your job, man. Every year, we're throwing a pizza party. Hey, pizza party, yo. Like fucking children, man. They do that shit in high school and school. Everybody get a good grade, and now everybody passes. We have 80%. We're gonna throw a pizza party, and you limited only 2 slices. And then some abominable shit at that. Fucking complete joke, man. That's how this place is, man. And people so destroyed. Oh, man, we got pizza today. fucking, you know, this is man, this is this ain't living, man. This is a horrible way to live, man. You know? And that's why the Lord gearing up this place for destruction, man, at the end of the day. And any person they right from a mind should want this place to be destroyed, man. But, you know, I ain't gonna have go too much longer. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, you get the drift, man. We in some exciting times, man. You know, the election tomorrow. You know, so Lord willing, hey, we're gonna see what's gonna come out of that. You know, hey, but hey, stay prayed up. You know, watch as well as pray. You know, because we know not. You know, hey, let's get that. I'm gonna close out with that. This Luke 21:36. It says, watch therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. So hey man, watch us always pray, man, especially now these times, man, because as this place collapse, hey, those spirits on the left end are turning up as well. So hey, brother's gonna be prepare those demons to fuck with us even more. But nevertheless, hey, the Lord got us, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I pray this video is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to give all glory, all praises, and definitely all the honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. I'm gonna give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who definitely do well. And as always, peace and salutations to those elected in society, especially true Dr. Shalom.